I do. I'm doing things a little different. Usually I tend to do a what I read this year, where I talk about all the books that I read for the year. I usually do that at the end of the year. But I think this year I kind of want to change stuff up when it comes to that. So I think I'm going to start doing like a book review, or just my thoughts. I think I'll say that, just my thoughts on, not a full review, but just like my thoughts on certain books that I've been reading throughout the year. So we're gonna start it off, y'all. This is a book that took me way longer than I'm proud to admit to read, and it's nothing against the book. It was just the fact that I just was not prioritizing like completing it in a month. Usually I read like one book a month. I believe before I've done 2 books in 1 month, but yeah, usually I'm doing 1 book per month. But I started this book. I went through my bank statement to try to see when did I go to that bookstore, because I found a cute little bookstore. Yeah, I found this cute little bookstore and I bought this book, and then I started it the next day. I'm going to that bookstore in a few, and I'm going to add that clip to this video. But I bought this book March 29th. I just got done with it on yesterday. Took me way longer than I wanted to. But anyway, such a good book. It reminds me, and it's Children of Blood and Bone. I didn't know what to expect. I actually got the recommendation from Tyler from Love is Blind. I follow her on YouTube. And she did like a short video where she was talking about books that she has not finished. And this one, when she started talking about this, when she said, I can't remember exactly, but she was speaking as if this was a popular read. And so I was like, I haven't heard of it. Let me get my hands on it. So I got it, read like the back, and I was like, okay, cool. Not huge on reading sci-fi books, but what book got me into sci-fi? I can't remember, but it was an Octavia Butler book. But anyway, got this book, y'all, and immediately loved it. It reminds me so much of like Avatar. Even though I think the Avatar characters from the movie, I think they're black. But because of the hairstyles more than anything, well, I'm not going to say more than anything, because of the hairstyles for one reason. But yeah, so, but this book right here is truly like a black Avatar. I mean, it's set in, I think, like a fictional West Africa. The characters, they talk about their skin color. They talk about, are they talking about Yoruba? I don't know. Do they speak Yoruba? Let's say this. So I am challenging myself for the month of June to do a 4-book challenge. I've never done that before, never even tried to do that before, but I'm very excited to do that. One, because I got to make up for only reading 1 book, only finishing 1 book since the end of March. Like, I got to make up for lost time. And then 2, I want to see if I can do it. I know 1 book that I'm going to that bookstore for is going to be, is it called Out There Screaming? I'm going to put the title on the screen. But it's a book by Jordan Peele, or I think it's like short stories that he put together from other authors. And he put them, other black authors, and he put it all together in a book. I think, if I'm correct, from what I saw online, that's what it is. And so the bookstore that I found has a copy of it. So that's going to be my first book for this challenge. I do not know what my other 3 are going to be. And then after I get done with this one, I mean, if I'm going to do this challenge, that means I have to finish this book in a week. So that means I'm going to have to go to the library this weekend, because I have not checked out a library book since before Children of the Blood, which I bought Children of the Blood and Bone. But before then, I was reading The Ancient Nine. That was a pretty good book. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. But I checked that one out from the library, and that was like the beginning of March. So I have not checked out an actual library book, which, if y'all have been here before, y'all know I'm a strong advocate for checking out library books, going to your library, things like that. Any readers out there have any recommendations, let me know. I love thriller, I'm really big on Black authors. So if you have any like thrillers, I love to time travel when I'm reading a book. So I like settings that are way before my time or before my time. So like Walter Mosley, I loved him. And say Cosby, he's not a time traveling author, but I really enjoy all his books. Like really enjoy it. So if anybody has any recommendations, if we could leave those in the comments, please, because I still don't know what books I'm gonna be reading for this challenge. But
know me when I'm a slave, not when I'm king. Don't claim your royalty, Big Daddy. Know me when I am small, not when I am big. I will stumble over this. Call me sugar. I missed you yesterday, even when you say this is not you.
So the bookstore did not have a copy of Out There Screaming. And so I have to go to Barnes & Nobles or Books A Million or try to find it somewhere else, hopefully this weekend. But I looked in their thriller and mystery section, and y'all know my goal is to first support a Black author. So I found Miss Wanda Morris. I've never read a book by her, but this is what I chose. Fingers crossed that I will have this book read by this weekend.